And You. An official public relations advisory commission film, produced in cooperation with Ragan Communications and the Society for the Ethical Treatment of Powerful People. Meet Robert. Robert's problem is that he doesn't enjoy speaking in front of large groups about uncomfortable topics. Robert tends to lose his temper and say things in front of those large groups that no one could ever possibly mean to say. Uh-oh. But that's okay. Robert insists that it isn't he, but rather the large groups, who consistently say the wrong thing. This is Larry. Larry enjoys interacting with others in restrooms, but Larry has a problem of interacting too much with other people in restrooms, which is frowned upon in public places like airports and the United States Senate chamber. Uh-oh! But that's okay. Larry would like everyone to know that his actions are anything but inappropriate, for it is his wide bathroom stance and not his deep-rooted desire to interact with people that has caused people like you and me to misconstrue his actions. This is Michael. Michael doesn't like puppies at all. Normally, that would be A-OK. After all, we do live in the land of the free, don't we? But Michael has questionable ways of expressing his dislike for puppies. Now, Michael's in some hot water with Johnny Law. Uh-oh! But that's okay. Michael's found Jesus, and according to him, everything is just peachy keen. Meet Lindsay. Lindsay loves to socialize. Lindsay can usually be found hanging out with all the hep cats of the jet set around Hollywood. Ooh la la. But sometimes Lindsay likes to socialize a little too much. Uh-oh. But that's okay. Lindsay says she's just growing up, and when life gets too tough for this 21-year-old multi-millionaire, she just checks herself into the local rehab center for a little R&R, and ta-da! Problem solved! What do all these accomplished people have in common? That's right, they all suffer from Spinitis.
The symptoms of spinitis include excessive ambiguity, chronic avoidance of reporters' questions, tendency to answer a question with an answer to another question that the reporter didn't even ask, and finally the frequent use of euphemism to distract the public from the fact that they made a mistake.
You're probably asking yourself, how can I avoid catching Spinitis? Well, take Kevin here. Kevin has recently been caught looking at questionable material on his computer. Kevin's initial instinct was to accuse his computer, an otherwise inanimate object, of inflicting its left-leaning agenda against him. He actually considered denying he'd ever seen his computer before, and that someone, possibly freedom-hating communists, was out to destroy his credibility and his career. Whoa there, big fella! Luckily, Kevin came to his senses and hired Justin, a public relations expert, to help him win back the favor of his boss and co-workers. Justin advised Kevin to own up to his mistake, apologize for his wrongdoing, and promise never to do it again. He also encouraged Kevin to offer help to counsel other workers on the negative effects that accompany looking at questionable content at work. Way to go, Kevin! Now you too can avoid the situations that Robert, Larry, Michael, and Lindsay found themselves in by following Kevin's example. Remember, apologize, own up, and do some charity work, and everything will be A-okay.